What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 15 on Active Directory automation. So today's topic will be bulk user load from CSV. So probably a couple of months ago, or maybe I don't remember actually, because I am uploading this video after quite a long time. So maybe it will be in even last year, I don't remember. So we did one bulk user creation using CSV, and that time we just use very simple steps, like we didn't check for any exception, or we didn't check for any duplicates for same account name or user ID or CN. So in this tutorial we'll be going to cover all those things. For example, we'll be going to create dynamic not CB, it will be dynamic CN. Okay, dynamic CN, same account name, and email generation will be dynamic. So based on the first name last name, we'll be going to create CM, same account name, and email. Validate against duplicate. So what will happen, if we'll check that whether this CN is invalid or not. If it is invalid, then we'll try to append 1 2 3 something like that, and based on that we will be going to create. Okay, and we will find out any other exception, and we'll try to log this thing, and whatever exception we are going to log in this tutorial, probably in the next tutorial we'll be going to we'll try to resolve all those exceptions. Probably there could be n number of exceptions are there, and this is the structure of our CSV file. So it has job title, S name means given name, surname, then department, mobile, country, city. These are the things are going to be required for this thing. Okay, so without wasting much time, we can start our tutorial. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just actually going to switch my screen to a remote desktop, but I'm not sure how the experience will be going to happen by recording this screen. So if you guys are not able to watch the screen, or maybe the pixel, or maybe the fonts and other things, just let me know in the video description. Probably I have to re-upload this video, but if everything goes fine, then it is fine. So first thing first, let me open this records.csv. So I have a CSV file, and if you see, I have this ID, job title, S name, F name, department, mobile number, country. All these fields are there. So I have probably more than 10,000 records. So yes, so if I just scroll through this thing, it will take a lot of time. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just maybe we'll see in the code actually what are the different things are here. Okay, so let's create a file over here. Okay, first thing first, we need to load the data. Okay, so maybe I can say load underscore data dot py. So here actually we're going to load the data. Okay, so let's start. So first thing first, import IO. Okay, and then maybe you can start writing start reading the file. So first thing first, what will happen, so we can write with IO dot open. Okay, and this is going to be records dot CSV. Okay, and then the experience of my internet connection is very slow. Okay, so that is why, see, it is going. Actually internet is not slow, actually I'm using a remote desktop. I created a virtual box, inside that I'm using, so that is why it is kind of very slow. So it should be encoding equals to UTF-8. I'm not sure what is happening here. Okay, as F1 like this. Okay, then maybe we can write data equals to F1 dot read. Okay, then we can close this thing, F1 dot close. Okay, our file read operation is completed. So maybe I can come here and say file underscore row equals to data dot split. So this is a whole data, this is string kind of, this is string actually, this data, and to split this thing using new line character. So now this is going to be a list of list, and every line in every element in the list is a single line. So we can print this thing, print if I print this thing, then probably it will be clear for all of you. Okay, I don't know what happened. Okay, done. So let me just click here. So I believe you guys are able to see it. Okay, I'm not sure how the experience from the screen recording when I'll be going to upload this video. Okay, so after that let me see if I click the mouse, this is also not working properly. So open in integrated terminal. Okay, not sure I opened this thing, but maybe it opened in the bottom. Yeah, it opened actually. This is actually very slow. Maybe I need to make it a bit top. Okay, now this looks okay. Okay, let's execute this thing. So it should be Python, and then what is happening here, records.csv. It is saying no such file or directory, records.csv. So the problem is that I have given an extra this thing here. If you see here, right? So like this. Okay, if you see here, this is a full file, and every element in the list, this is a single element in the list, is kind of a entry. So I can make it a bit more like this. So maybe you can print, maybe, yes. Okay, so then it will be easier to understand, maybe. Yes, so let's execute this thing one more time. See, now I got the header, cause the 0, I print the 0th element. So if I put the 1 here, so it will print the first element. First element means after header the element. Okay, or maybe the second row. Okay, so id is 1. See, it is like this, is actually going. Okay, so our objective of reading this thing is done. So what is going to happen, we read this thing, and now we are going to do our exact operation. So what will happen, for row in file row, so I need to actually create for every row. Okay, every row, this is a row. So now here what will happen, I'll be going to create the Active Directory user here actually. So before that I need certain things. For example, so this is a list actually. Okay, this is a list. Sorry, this is not a, okay, let me tell you, this row means this element, whole this element. Okay, this thing, and again this is a kind of a string, and string is kind of what do you say, like separated by a comma. So now we'll try to separate all those things. For example, maybe just need to think about that. Maybe we can do something like this. Let's say, so attributes equals to row dot split. Again, I'm actually splitting this thing using this comma. Okay, so what will happen now, maybe I want to print, okay, I want to print the attributes, maybe the first one. Okay, and here probably I want to escape the header, so maybe probably it will start from here. Okay, so now if I go below, if I do a clear, and after that if I execute this thing, see, we got some problem is there actually. Okay, so what is happening here, so this is attribute. okay, attributes mean the first row, and after that I'm splitting this thing, and after that I'm putting this thing. So the first one is coming, like the department is coming, like this thing. I'm just splitting with this thing, like the first column. Let me tell you, this one is coming, this loan officer. 0 means ID, and then okay. So let's do something now. Okay, so first of all we need to identify the employee ID. Okay, this is this is the ID. Okay, this is the ID. So let's see what is the actually employee ID in Active Directory. ID is corresponding. So maybe let me come here, let me click on my AD. Okay, so I'm just using a sample user. Click on any sample user and you see how it is working. So maybe I can click here in my AD, and maybe I just click on this user. Okay, and after that let me click on this thing, and let's say attribute editor. Okay, so maybe employee ID is the field name. Okay, so maybe I can copy this thing, copy, cancel, I think copy is done. So let me go back to my code. Okay, so what will happen now, equals to attributes 0 means here, so 0, then 1 will be loan title. Okay, so in AD job title is actually title, we know. Okay, we can verify this thing from here, what is the attribute name. Okay, it is title, I know. Okay, but just for you guys understanding, maybe I can, it's very difficult to navigate just because of this screen problem. Okay, so maybe I can click here and maybe I can write title. So in AD the title would be title. Okay, so sorry, the job title attribute is title actually. So maybe, so sorry for the inconvenience, it is very slow. You guys are just seeing this thing and probably you guys have already start getting frustrated. I'm not sure why VirtualBox is that much slow. Okay, so title is going to be attributes of 1. Okay, after that F name, S name, so probably given name and S name, given then department, mobile, country, city, all are fine. So maybe I can again have to copy these things from Active Directory. So first name is going to be given name. Okay, so I'll show you guys here. So if you click on this thing, just go at the top, click on this thing. Okay, and after that if I click on this given name. Okay, so this is given name actually. Let me copy this thing. Okay, given name and then S name. Okay, so maybe I can write, just copy this thing, okay, so given name is going to be 2. Then my next attribute will be this one. You see, S name is probably SN, but we can verify this thing here. In AD last name is actually SN, so again probably we can given name, then this SN, so SN means last name, SN. Okay, see, I'm clicking, it is not getting closed. So SN and then Control C and maybe okay. Next thing will be maybe our what do you say, our SAM account name, means the user ID. So user ID I want to generate based on the first name and last name. Okay, so there is a trick actually we're going to do. Okay, so maybe let's do it here, or maybe just generate the CN and based on the CN everything will be generated. Okay, so in AD, if you go here, if you go to attribute editor, if you click CN, so CN is administrator, SAM account name is administrator. So I'll be you can do anything, but I'm just using this SAM account name for everything. Okay, so what will happen now, let's say we'll be going to call a function, and maybe we can create a function before that, maybe somewhere here down the line here. Okay, so def gen CN, okay, means we are generating CN, and CN will be generated based on this given name and SN. So we'll be going to call this GN and SN, and based on that we'll be going to create. So SN CN will be okay, CN will be so it should be GN plus, then we can put a dot here. Okay, maybe dot and plus SN, means first name dot last name will be our CN. Okay, now this could be a duplicate one as well, like we do not know what is going to happen. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll be going to check against the Active Directory. Okay, first, and if it is found, then we'll add one with this thing, and it is not found, then we'll use this one only. Okay, so what will happen now, okay, so this is our CN and this is given name. So now what will happen, we generate this one. Okay, and we'll check this against AD. Okay, so for that thing we need to import some modules over here. Okay, what module, we'll see now, just hold on. I'm just switching to my another computer. Okay, so the module is going to be pyad module. Okay, we all know. Okay, so here it will be import pyad dot ad query. We'll be going to use that, and maybe I can just write a line extra, query equals to okay, pyad dot ad query too many A's. Okay, too many A's are there, like this. Okay, so now we'll try to search this thing again we'll be going to search this thing now. Okay, so what will happen now, we'll use q dot execute query. Okay, and in the execute query we can write something like this. So what are the attributes we want to check? Okay, basically we just need an attribute called CN. Okay, that's it. Okay, we need the attribute CNs, and maybe I can like something like this. That's it. Okay, I don't need many attributes, I need only CN. Okay, then we will going to use a where clause. Okay, where clause. So this is something will like this, and maybe I can write CN equals to, and this CN equals to this CN. Okay, or maybe I can do something CN equals to this cn. Okay, this cn equals to this cn. Okay, so I'm not sure how this will work. Maybe something like this, and after that maybe dot format equals to, I believe this is going to be cn. Okay, right? So we'll use this one. Okay, this cn is this cn. Okay, and this is our where clause is done, and probably we need to give a base dn. Okay, so where actually this is going to search. So maybe we can give this one. Let me just go to my OU. Our user OU here. Okay, so I want to create all user here because I have no other OU. So let me just, I don't know why this is again, this is not good. Okay, cancel. Okay, and now maybe I can put something like this. Okay, so that's it, our everything is done. So here actually I'll be going to pass this thing, and I will check whether this is available or this thing is available or not. Okay, so maybe just hold on, probably it will be better to use this in a different file. Okay, then probably it will be easy. So maybe, because I'll be going to call this function again and again, right, whenever there is a requirement. So maybe I can write validate cn dot py. Okay, now I can write this thing here. Okay, okay, so I can write import, maybe I can import the same thing, pyad dot ad query, and then maybe I can write q equals to pyad dot ad query dot ad query. Okay, so what will happen now, cn this, then this, then this, then maybe I can check this thing here. There is something called I'm just going to show you guys what exactly is going to happen, so you guys will be able to understand. Okay, so maybe print and q dot get row count. Okay, so what I'll use, I'll try to call this function. So maybe gen cn. Okay, so let's do one thing. I will just try to put this line kind of commented, and here I'm just hard coding this line, gen sn. Maybe we will pass something, but we're not going to use that. So I'll be going to hard coding this thing here, add administrator, because you already know that there is something called administrator. Add administrator. Okay, fine. So we'll try to now put whatever random value we want. Maybe we can pass something like x and y. Okay, so let's call this function now. Okay, so just Okay, let's clear this thing. Okay, so Python, then validate CM. So see, I got 0, but nobody knows. Can you tell me someone why I got 0? Because I have already administrator. See, my administrator is actually created here. Okay, see, my administrator is not created here. My administrator created in user OU, so that is why it was not able to find. So what I have to do, I have to check against the whole Active Directory. See, administrator is created in this OU, but I am checking against this OU, so that is why it was not okay. So what we have to do, maybe we have to remove this thing. So now it will run against the entire forest. See, I now got one. So what we have to do, whenever we find a 1, we will try to append a 1, okay, and try to execute this thing again. Okay, so what will happen now, so this is like this. Okay, we can write if is equals to 1, you will just give me a moment, I'm getting a call. Okay guys, I'm back. So I got a call actually, so we'll see now how to validate this thing. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll try to let me just showcase you guys, like I'll be going to verify against the SAM account name, like user ID. So what I did, let me just clear some of the output over here, or else it will be difficult because the space is very short. Let me remove the output. Okay, so fine. And now let me go to the Active Directory. Okay, I think I did removed everything. Okay, so let me write run. So run, then let me open the Active Directory. So it's open. So let me just, so I have already created 2 user, one was created. So let me explain you with, see, with administrator, okay, and I have another user created with maybe administrator 1. Okay, see, administrator 1. Okay, so now what will happen, I'll try to create a user with administrator again. So it should create the user with administrator 2, because administrator and administrator 1 is already available. So that validation we are going to do. If that is fine, then probably our first job is done. Okay, for that thing, maybe just do something. So we'll use a counter here equals to 0. Okay, and here we'll be going to use something, let's say initially I will just hard code something with, just for testing actually, administrator. Okay, and after that I'll pass this counter. Okay, means 0, and here I'll be going to use the same thing. Okay, now the interesting thing will happen. So if counter is 0, then this will get some value, and if counter is something else, this will get some value. Okay, so maybe I can write if counter equals to 0, then what will happen, then I will use a temporary variable. Okay, counter. Okay, and this temporary variable will get whatever value I am passing from here, means this one. Okay, and if counter is something else. Okay, something else means if not 0, then cn will get gn plus str of this counter. Means suppose I call this function with administrator and counter 1, so my final string for same account name will be administrator plus 1, means administrator 1. After that I'll be going to match this again. Okay, and probably here I'll be going to change it with same account name, because I created the user with same account name. The cn cannot be modified, right? I cannot modify right now, so I created a same account name, so I'll check with that. So it should be sam. Okay, then after that what happened, count name. Okay, sam account name format cn, everything is fine. So now the interesting thing. Okay, so here okay, now so I believe we are now going to compare this thing. So this is actually basically going to give you a result set, and from here we are actually trying to get the count. So maybe if this equals to 1, means if there is a match found, then what will happen will be what is this? Okay, so we'll fix this, don't worry. So if there is a match found, then I want to call this function again, actually this function. Okay, so that is the catch here. So but the counter will be increased. So counter here it is 0 for the first time, so the new counter will be counter plus 1, and after that I'll be going to call the same function. Okay, so it should be gen cn, so it should be this gn and the counter, the new counter, means the main value plus the base value, the base value, like whatever we are initially passing. So administrator, the new counter will be 1, and this is going to be a return, or else our recursion will not work. So this is something, and if it is not 1, means if there is no entry, we simply try to pass this like something like this. So it should be gn plus str counter, means the final value when to pass. Okay, so what is happening, let me explain you in my scenario. So administrator will be first time called and it is 0, so I will get the our target value is administrator. After that it is getting checked here, so I will get 1 here, so my counter will increase to 1 first time. Then I will call this with this function, means administrator and counter equals to 1. So again I will come here, so counter is 1, so it means I will get this thing. So my new cn variable value will be administrator and plus 1, means counter is 1. Then again it will be matched here, so we'll get 1 because I have another user created with administrator 1. So if it is administrator 1, so it means it is 1. So again the counter will be increased to 2. So the new function parameters are gn, means the base value of this thing. So administrator and counter will be 2. So again it will be cons, again it will be match. So it will again come to this else condition, cause counter is 2 here, not 0. So my final value will be administrator 2. Okay, then it will be again matched here, so it will not get anything, the count will be 0, so it will be not called here. So I'll directly come to this else condition and I'll be going to get this value. Okay, so that is what this thing. Okay, so let's try to execute this function now. Okay, so maybe I can open this in integrated terminal. Okay, I believe something open, but just because I have a problem in space, so it is coming like this. So let's see. So my target value should be administrator 2. I didn't get anything because there is no print function. Okay, that is why. So maybe just use a print here. Okay, like this. Okay, now try to put this thing. See, I got administrator 2. That is perfect. Okay, so now we need to do some customization over here. Okay, so we got our administrator value and this thing. So now for every time whenever something is generated, that time I need to call this thing. Okay, so I can come back to here. So this is the where clause. This is this thing. Okay, so what will happen? So let me create a attribute called SAM account name here. Okay, so maybe I can create this thing. Okay, okay, so what will happen now? Let me call this thing. Maybe I can name it as base SAM account name equals to this given name plus dot sm, and after that I need to use this function. So maybe I can write here import validate cn. Okay, like this. Then I need to call this validate cn dot gen cn, not this one, we don't need this one here, and this one also not required, and I believe I don't think I don't require this thing as well. Basically I'm using this function which is written here, so it has cn and this thing. So now the catch is that every time I need to set this thing explicitly 0 for every row. Okay, gen cn, then I can write base SAM account name comma counter. Okay, and this will be my final cn. Okay, so SAM account name will be my cn. Okay, so that is why I use this thing. Okay, okay, so now cn is going to be maybe final cn. So cn will be set as SAM account name and user principal name. So main thing is done. Then we'll be going to set the email address. So mail is going to be this cn, means this value, then like this @totaltechnology.com. so I got the mail as well. Okay, now what else attribute are pending? So I got mail, SAM account name, everything is done. Let me check. So if names are, now we need department, we need mobile, we need country, we need city, and we need job title. I believe job title is already done, so we need department, mobile. Okay, we need department and mobile. Okay, right, so department equals to something, mobile equals to something. Okay, then AD, C is something, CO means country code, CO means country. Okay, C means country code, and we need city, city means AL in AD, the attribute name called AD. And what else? Let me check here. Okay, mobile, country, city, everything is done. So 0 1 2, so ID is 0, job title is 1 2 3, department is 4, mobile is 5, department 4, mobile 5. Just remember this thing, department is 4, ATTRI, attributes 4, mobile is attributes 5. Okay, okay, CO is I believe the last one. CO means this country is CO, means 6, this 7, 6 7. Okay, so ATTRI is 6 and means city is 7. L is city actually, that is why the attribute name in AD is city. Okay, sorry, L. Okay, so our all attribute setup is done. Okay, now we'll try to create the user here. Okay, so maybe we can write try, and after that pyad dot ad, maybe I just did a mistake, from pyad import star not sure why this is not coming. This is strange. Why this is not coming, I don't know. This is fine, this is fine. Okay, pyad let me just do one thing, pyad dot import pyad dot ad query, pyad import star, so it means okay, maybe I can do something like this, maybe import pyad, sometime it doesn't work. Okay, pyad dot ad user dot ad user ad user dot create. Okay, now we need name means cn, then container object, then password. Okay, so now what will happen, so first we'll give this name. Okay, then we'll give the OU. We already know the name of the OU. The OU name will be our base DN. So what we'll do here, OU equals to, okay, pyad dot ad, I think ad container, maybe. Don't know why this is coming like this. pyad dot ad container ad oh, I actually import container, not computer, container. Container dot container means ad container, then from cn okay, so maybe let me just go and get the OUCN actually from here, my OUCN. Okay, so this is my OU actually. Maybe if I click on this, no, this is not my OU, this is my OU actually. And let me go to the properties, and if I click here, and maybe you can go to attribute editor. Okay, so this is my CN, and this is my distinguished name. Maybe I think I should use this distinguished name. Okay, so maybe just cancel this thing. Okay, so maybe I can write from DN okay, so this is my OU, so maybe I can write this is OU. Okay, and after that I need password. Okay, so password is going to be let's say I'll use a password call welcome @1199, maybe welcome to something like that. Okay, then I have UPN suffix. I actually don't require this thing, none. I want to enable the user, definitely enable. True. Okay, done. And then we'll be going to pass some optional parameters. Okay, optional attributes, and that is going to be my optional. I will give a name, optional, TIONAL. Okay, so now I'll be going to create the dictionary for that optional. Okay, so this is the usual function to create, like this add user method is going to add user create method is going to create this thing. So just maybe okay, so I will be going to create this variable optional equals to, okay, so first thing first, I'll be going to give some given name. Okay, so given name is going to this given name, so AD given name. I'm just doing something wrong. Okay, this given name, let me copy here, and I'll be going to okay, this, then next thing will be my SN is going to be this SN. So let me explain you these things now. This given name is AD given name, and this given name is the right side one is this one. This is SN name is here. Okay, and this is the AD one. So I said given name, I said SN name. Then I'll be going to set mail. My mail is going to be mail. Okay, so mail is going to be my mail. Okay, I'm just thinking what else is still pending. Mail is here, AD is here. Now I need to set department mobile. Okay, so maybe department is going to be department okay, then mobile is going to mobile, then AD attribute CO means country is going to be my country, and the last one will be L is going to be my L. Okay, means city. So all done. Okay, everything is done. So I have to give a try catch here. So maybe I can write try here. Except exception as E. Maybe I can log this print str E, and here I can write something error occurred for this employee ID, right? So maybe I can write employee ID. Okay, this employee ID in line number 13. Okay, so it will be easy to track for which employee ID I'm getting. Actually I forget something. I have another attribute called employee ID, so I can write something for that as well. So maybe I can write EMPLOYEE ID equals to EMP. Okay, employee ID equals to employee colon employee ID. Okay, so employee ID, everything is done. Okay, so there is some error. I need to put this thing. That's it. Okay, all error gone. Try, exception, everything is completed. And after every try, maybe I can write something print user created, then maybe employee ID. Okay, I'll be just going to mark this thing. So let's try to check this thing. Hopefully there should not be any error. Okay, so we are just validating everything based on our SAM account name. If SAM account name is unique, I'm setting that same SAM account name as SAM account name definitely, and also UPN, but we are using some prefix, and mail is also generated with the same thing, but we are using this thing totaltechnology.com. Okay, so let's try to run this thing. Let's see. I'm not sure, there could be some error, but we'll try to fix this thing. Okay, because I'm not sure what is the data, how is actually this data actually. So we open this integrated terminal, but nothing open. Okay, so let's run this thing. Python okay, so get domain error occurred. Okay, there is some error actually. We'll see now. So for every user we are getting this error, I believe for every user I'm getting this get domain error occurred. Okay, so I'm not sure what is this domain error. So from dn test dc technology.com totaltechnology.com, but this is saying that get domain error occurred. Okay, interesting thing. Maybe okay, name container object, so everything is fine. I don't know, why this is saying like this. Maybe something wrong in this here, pyad.ad container from dn like this. So y equals to test, y equals to total technology d. Okay guys, so we are getting this error. It is kind of saying that get domain occurred. So like I understand why this is kind of error coming. So if you see here in the UPN suffix, I am not passing anything, I am giving names. I thought that it will take by default the domain like NetBIOS name, but as it is not taking, so maybe it is good idea to give it something, totaltechnology.com. let's give a try, let's see. Okay, we'll try now. Okay, so what I'm doing, if there is an exception, I'm immediately try to stop it so that I am not going to repeat this thing. Okay, so let's do this thing. So as you can see, users are starting getting created. Like every time I'm getting a OU and user employee IDs are mentioned over there. Till now there is no exception. That is why I'm program has not been stopped yet. Whenever there is an exception, it will immediately stop, but in the actual case you should not stop it, you can log it rather than just writing in a file. But just to make you guys understand, I'm doing it. So if you're getting this error like get domain, and if you're passing UPN suffix equals to none, then probably you need to pass the this thing, but most of the time it is not required. I'm not sure why it is coming this error. Maybe the Windows version is new, that is why, cause I never used this thing before. Okay, so as you can see, my records are getting created. Okay, so this many records. So maybe what I'll do, I'll just try to open my Active Directory now. So there are more than 3000 records are created. So I won't do anything, just for the time being just stop it. Okay, so now I'm getting something like it is saying this user already exists. Okay, so this is saying this CN already exists, and because of this I am getting this error 3198. But the thing is that why we are getting this thing, because ideally should not get this error, right? And why it is appending with a 0. So that is also something interesting. Let me just go and check. Okay, if the counter I'm getting 0 from here, then I'm passing this thing. If I'm not getting 0, I'm just appending whatever is coming. But I'm getting something really strange here actually. What happened? Okay, so I'm getting this Jill Hamilton 0 here, and this is actually creating some problem. Okay, so let's check this thing first. Control C. We'll check now why I'm getting this error. As I told you, probably will get multiple error, but we'll be going to fix it, so don't worry about that. So we'll debug this thing. So let me run it, and then hit this thing. Yes, see there are 3000 record, that is why it is saying. Okay, let me search this thing now. Something like this. Okay, I got this user. So this is very interesting. So this name is Jill, and this is Jill Hamilton. So user name should be Jill Hamilton 0, but why this is coming with 0, that is an interesting thing. Maybe we have some bug, maybe, we don't know. So what I'll do, I'll just try to search with this one. Okay, so Jill Hamilton, then it should come with a 1. I don't know why this is coming with a 0. So maybe our logic is not working. Maybe our duplicate validation logic is not working properly. Okay, we need to fix it. Okay, so let's check this thing. So validate this thing, just hold on. Okay, okay, okay. So if there is Jill Hamilton, we are passing with this thing, and after that we are getting this thing 0. But interesting thing is that if I'm getting 0, then I should not append this thing. I'm not sure why I am appending this thing here. Base some account name. Okay, okay. Jill Hamilton 0 is already there, but why Jill Hamilton 0 came, I don't know. That is also interesting. So Jill plus Hamilton. Okay, so Jill Hamilton 0, 3198. The problem is with user 3198 with Jill Hamilton. Okay, so we'll try to debug this thing now. So maybe it will be a good idea. We'll debug one more time. I'll delete everything. I'll try to run this thing, or else it will be difficult to understand, because we know the problem now. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll try to print cn. So our cn is here, if you see, Jill Hamilton 0, but how this Jill Hamilton 0 is coming, line number 3918. Okay, so we can go and check here, maybe 3198. So 3198 is okay. Jill Hamilton. Okay, Jill Hamilton will come. It will be search again this thing, then the next thing should come Jill Hamilton 1. So interesting thing is that we didn't get this thing. Okay, so what I'll try to do, I'll try to call this function maybe from here, maybe gen cn, maybe Jill Hamilton. Okay, we'd like to see what exactly is happening here. Counter, maybe I can write equal to 0, and just to debug this thing, because I'm also not able to understand what is happening here. X equals to this, and we'll try to print this thing. Let's see what we are getting from here. Okay, then we'll start debugging this thing. So ideally we should get Jill Hamilton is there, so we'd like to see what is happening. So ideally it should return with Jill Hamilton 1. Okay, so maybe Python. Okay, so what it is saying, okay, I did a mistake. Yes, so I got a 0, but why I got 0 I have no idea, cause Jill Hamilton is already present. Okay, this is case sensitive, so I need to use exact string, whatever is written. Just hold on. Okay, let's try now. Okay, so when I put this thing Jill Hamilton, so I get this thing, then I get a 0, so that is why this is fine. So this is fine, this is coming nicely. Okay, I don't have any idea why that time it came with that 0. Okay, so just do one thing, let me delete this thing. Okay, okay, just hold on, maybe I can delete the entire Active Directory now because I want to execute this again. Okay, I'm not sure what was the bug and why it was kind of coming with that 0. I have no idea. Okay, everything is fine. Deleted. Maybe. Okay. Something else is still pending and these are going to be deleted now. So it's getting deleted very fast. Okay, all are deleted now. So we'll see now how this is going to work. Let me remove everything. Okay, let's try to execute this thing again. Okay, so now we'll try to do something extra here now. Maybe print cn, and I believe counter equals to 0, then this one. I did a blunder over here, so I need the final counter. If something is duplicated, it is always going to append with this 0. If you see here, right, so it should be with this one, so that is why the blunder is coming here. So problem is here, I just this counter is not at all required because I am returning something here, right? And if this is 0, there is nothing, and after that it should be append with this one. So this is the bug actually. Okay, cause I am getting the final counter as a variable underscore cn from the function from validate.cn, but here while doing the append I was using earlier counter equals to 0, just a mistake of copy paste. But counter equals to 0 is only required to call this function for setting the counter with 1. So now I believe everything will work now. Okay, let's try now. Okay, 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 so everything is started now. We have deleted everything. Hopefully now this should work. So you guys understood the error. So 600 created, 700 created, 800, 900. This is very fast, you can see. So if I use a proper server, then it will be maybe kind of within a minute everything will be created. So yes, 1500, now 1600, 1700, like this way, it will go up to 10,000. Why I'm just doing the 10,000, I want to get any new error just to test whether this logic is fine or we need to adopt anything else. So don't worry guys, this code will be anyways updated will be uploaded to the GitHub repo, so don't worry about that. So 3000 done. So let's see, hopefully we should not get this error. Yes, the Jill Hamilton case is not occurred now. So last time what was happening, every time I'm appending 0 actually, and that is not true. Because if next time something with the same first name last name comes, it will again try to create with the 0, and that time the error will happen. But now nothing will happen. Now I believe I get a new error. We'll see what is that now. Yes. Okay, now something interesting. What is that now? Okay, Alexandra Stone. So we'll see now why it is not appended with 0 or something, but it is still saying this user exists. Okay, so let's try to create this thing. Just try to find this thing first and we'll understand. Okay, just hold on guys, I'm getting a call. Okay, don't worry, someone called me and again disconnected. Okay, so there is already a user with this name. This is kind of interesting. Alexandra Stone. Yes, Alexandra Stone. But the problem is that why then it was not appended with a 1. That is the interesting thing. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll try to mock the other function now to understand what went wrong here. So we'll copy this thing, okay, what is this value? 4598. Okay, let me check this 4598, what is there. So I got this thing. Yes, Alexandra Stone, same thing. Okay, now let's try to execute this thing again to understand the bug now. It's like same way I did. Maybe some more bugs will come. Okay, so what will happen? X equals to get cn like this, then like this, and maybe counter equals to 0, maybe I can write x. Let's see whether I'm getting now 1 or 0, because ideally I should get a 1. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. So when I search with this thing, I'm getting a 0, but ideally I should get a 1. Why I'm getting this thing, I have no idea. So Alexandra Stone, I'm searching against Sam account name. So let me search first whether this user is available or not. When I saw it, it was available. Let's see. Okay, Okay, let's search this thing now. Alexandra Stone, what is happening here? We'll be able to understand. Okay. Okay, Alexandra Stone. Okay, something really interesting. If you see this thing, the user has a space. Okay, and why this space coming, we have no idea, right? But when he actually this was failed while doing this thing, uh, SAM account name validation. Okay, sorry, user account validation. Okay, so this is interesting, but from where actually this space is coming, we need to figure out this now. Okay, so we'll figure out now, don't worry. So maybe I have to go to here. So this is SAM account name. Trim. Okay, so maybe we need to trim or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe there is a space here, maybe here. No, there is no space. I'm not sure from where actually this space coming. Where is the other Alexandra? Maybe A-L-E-K, Alec, S-A-N-D-R-A. Alexandra Shawl, Alexandra Queen, Alexandra Gray, Von Stone. Okay, so problem actually here in the file, if you see here, so they have a space, so that is why the problem was there, because SAM account name can contain space but CN cannot cannot contain space. So at the time of doing this thing, they probably suppress this space, but next time when it is trying to create without space, and that time actually we are getting this error. Okay, so we need to trim everything. Okay, so yeah, that is a valid thing. We have to trim everything, or else that will be difficult. Okay, so maybe I need to trim here something. Once this is done, then maybe dot okay, and maybe here I can write cn equals to cn dot just give me a moment, I'm getting a call. Hello. Okay, so maybe trim is done. Now I need to delete everything and run this thing again. So see, if something have space in the file, we need to trim it. I forgot this sort of thing, so that is why I said like anything can happen, so we need to delete everything now. So maybe just hold on, I need to delete everything, I don't want to do it again and again. So maybe customize, I don't know, from here actually I can create more than 1000 view. There is some setting actually. Okay, just forget, just delete everything. Okay, so 2000 objects are going to be deleted now. So something else also can come, so you guys now understand, right? So I think I have created more. Okay, maybe okay, 2000 is going to be deleted now, and after then another 1000 will be pending. Okay, I think maybe 7000 or something, 700, sorry. Okay, 600. Okay, let's try this thing now. Don't know if something happened. Okay, what is saying? Steer object has no attribute trim. Okay, it is saying L trim or S trim, something like that. So I'm going to do a trim from right side, so it should be R trim. R. Okay, strip, actually I forgot, it should be strip, so maybe just strip also will work. I forgot it is strip or trim. Sorry guys, sorry for that. And this should be okay. Let's execute now. Yes, now what happened? I did another mistake maybe. Now it is saying mail is not defined. What happened? Did I delete something? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I deleted something here, maybe. I need to do some Control Z, I'm not sure. Okay, see, I deleted something from here while removing this strip. I don't know what is this. Print CN and this final CN. I put this two thing, and after that CN is this. strip, maybe like this, and then maybe I can do cn equals to cn dot strip. Okay, so now let's try. I actually hate this virtual machine. This is very slow. Yeah, I can start it, but let's see. Last time it went to 4500, so this time let's see. So see, the counters are now 0. Okay, still going on. So till 4000 there should not be any error, so something can come after 5000. So I'm expecting something else also will come definitely, because only 50% we covered. 10,000 objects are there, so 4500. So at least 2 more bugs we need to fix, at least. Maybe I might be wrong. Okay, 3000, 3500, 600, 700. Okay, 4000. Okay, 4200. Okay, 4500. Yes, 500. Okay, okay, 5000. We completed 50% object. So let's see. So 55%, 5500. Okay, 5700. Sorry, 5700, 5900, 6000. Okay, okay, so 6688 has some error. So as you can see, so error is occurred in this Bradstone, but 0. Okay, so again something we need to check. Okay, so we'll see. So the object is 6688. Let's see, 6688 is having what? We'll see, check now. So maybe we'll go to record and we'll try to 6688. So this is Aiden Barker or Bradstone. Okay, no, this is okay. See, there is this thing. Okay, but this strip is not removing this one. This is interesting. We use strip. Okay, but why this is not getting stripped? So that is the important thing, because we removed this thing. So let's check actually. Okay, Bradstone is here. Count. Okay, now I'm getting a 0 strip, and what is happening? Okay, this is interesting. Now something else came. Okay, so now while doing in a hurry, I actually did a bit mess here. So what is happening here, it is searching against the space not coming, and after that it is typing this thing, then it is coming, and that time it find there is a error. So we should not do the stripe over here, we have to stripe it here as well. Okay, so it should be dot strip, and here also dot strip. Okay, now this should work. Okay, so I need to again remove everything which I actually really hate, but no other option. Just hold on, let me check how to see all objects in AD. Action, properties, view, list. Okay, set 20,000. Okay, so test. Okay, all are now going to be visible, so just hold on. Okay, so I can now have to delete. Okay, 6688, so let it delete. Okay, let it delete. Okay, so this is done, let it run one more time. Okay, so let it run. Okay, okay, 2000 process, so till 7000 there should not be an error. Okay, so 5000 completed. Okay, 6800. Okay, 7000, so 70% completed. Okay, 75%. Okay, 79, 8000 created. So let's see how it goes. Okay, 8500, 8700. Okay, okay, last fews are taking time, so 95% is done. So 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, done, fine. That is really fine. Yeah, last line is there is some space or something like that, so that is why the last line is getting error. So yeah, this is fine, don't worry about that. So 10,000 record created, so I'm checking why the last line is getting, maybe last line there is some space or something like that. Yes, we have some extra lines as well, so yeah, so that is why, don't worry. If I, yeah, fine. Okay, so that's it guys. So there are two things, this validation checking and data loading. So just try to understand the code, like once you completed the video. Okay, try to understand the code. This is very simple, but you have to understand the logic, and there is nothing concrete or nothing specific that you have to use this logic. If you see here, I did multiple iteration, I encountered multiple error, I debugged the error, and after that I actually came to a conclusion that this would work. So similar. So here actually we are doing validation based on the SAM account name, whatever is there, and we try to put everything based on that. So we can create something like more challenging. For example, it should take the first three character of the first name and last two character first two character of the last name, and after that it should use some sort of numeric number. So always there is a possibility that this should be like unique. And also I am using some sort of hard coded password. You can use something else, for example user date of birth and user SSN number or PAN number, whatever you can put. So if you see here, I'm actually not putting the user as a true false. You can create an enable user as well. Okay, that we can see in the next video. I'll try to create a dynamic password, like an dynamic password means based on the user date of birth and PAN number, which generally happens in many organization. Okay, yes. Okay, so that's it guys, that's it for today. It's a long video, so I would like to tell you guys something that probably you guys are, those are actually already working on Active Directory or maybe some sort of admin or administrator or automation related role, maybe encounters different use cases related to automation and other stuff. Please feel free to comment me on the video description, I would like to know. Okay, and also you can include all those things in the next tutorial as well. Okay, so that's it guys, but before I end this tutorial guys, please let me know how you are enjoying this series and whether at all it is helping you to learn something new, or still you are not thinking that this course is not for you. And if you have any idea, suggestion, feedback, please let me know. But from my side, honestly, I'm requesting and asking guys, please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon so that you should not miss any notification, and also try to share the video with your family, friends, whoever you think is going to helpful by watching these videos. We would like to reach higher audience, and try to subscribe to our channel so that YouTube algorithm will rank our videos in a better way, so that we'll be benefited. So in this way actually it's a large world, and we always want to do some uh, uh, upgrade of ourselves. So that is why actually I also seek, I'm actually seeking you guys help. Please help me to reach my goal by subscribing to our channel, by liking our videos, by sharing with your family and friend. Okay, so enough of talking guys, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.